Alright guys, I'm just at a customer's house, going to do a deck quote for him. This is a customer cut grass for, and he wanted me to come do a deck quote for him. So what we have to do is measure the deck out. He needs the old stain taken off. As you can see, there's old stain on here. This is pretty thick paint stain. It's not a big deck. Shouldn't take too long. The only parts that are going to be hard is between the deck glass right here. I don't really know how to get that stuff off very well. That's always a challenge to get between there. But anyways, so what I do, I measure the deck up, and then I work out a price. And the guy I actually usually buy the stain from now, or used last year, he isn't doing it anymore, so I have to go to a store. So I'm gonna have to go find out how much the prices are at the store. So that's gonna up the price probably a little bit, but let's measure this deck out. Alright, so that deck is 10 by 31. Just write that down. And then when I get home, I can work it out. I'm also going to measure the stairs and the what do you call that? The bench as well, because we have to sand that down as well. It was 10 by 31, I said. 31, okay. So, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna probably measure the posts, either 4x4s. So I usually maybe add another like 5-6 feet on for those. But we'll do this as well here. It's 2 by 3. So this deck here won't be too bad. It's already pretty, you know, got a lot of stuff worn off. But what we'll probably do is clean, or I may do a quick clean on it first. I'm not sure. It's pretty dirty. I'm cleaning or trying to sand this dirt off. It's bad. So, but we'll probably end up just sand it first, do a clean of it, then do the brightening on it, then put the stain on. I'm hoping he goes for the price, but I'm just gonna measure these stairs next. And add a little bit more on these are 4x4, but I'm going to add on a bit more for these, the deck plates. So probably add another like foot on for that. They say 4x8, right? Yeah. So it'll be 4x10. And the reason I do that is just to get a better estimate of how much I have to do. Now we also have this in the back of that as well. So I'm going to measure that up as well. So this here, and he's actually got this he's got this lattice on here. We'll probably have to take that lattice off, honestly, to do a proper job. Yeah, we'll probably have to take that lattice off, because if you don't, you're gonna have some of that stain left over in there as well. So I'll have to take the lattice off. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually take photos of the deck too, so I remember what it looks like. So that's like 6. Okay, let's see how long this one is. Okay, back of this as well. The problem with this paint is it's on there really good. It's going to take quite a bit to get off. So what I usually do, I use like a 40 grit now, sandpaper to get it off faster. That way it doesn't take as long. I used to use 80 grit and 60 grit, but I've just gone down to 40 grit now just to get that off. As well, I've got a, what do you call that? Not a palm sander, but a, the spinny sanders, I forget what they're called right now. Belt sander. So that helps to take this stuff off really fast, especially on like the seats and that, where we can't get our machine on. So we'll use a belt sander on that as much as we can, and it takes off way faster. All right, and as well, I see the lattice here. Probably have to take that lattice off to do a proper job on that. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to take the lattice off all of this. I don't really want to, just in case it breaks, but I think we're gonna have to take it off because we can't do a proper job if we don't. So that's how I do my deck quotes, and like I said, the only part I'm nervous about is this stuff in here. Don't really know how to get between that with the sander. We can only get so much. I've got a mouse sander, we can kind of get the nose in there a little bit. So that's what we'll try. But I'm gonna take some photos so I know what this deck looks like and what we have to do with it. Then I'm actually gonna have to go to the store now and ask them how much it is per gallon because the stain has gone up. This guy takes forever to respond to me. So I don't know if he wants a color on it or not. He's got a gray on it now, but the color is another like $10, I think, per gallon. So yeah, I'm just gonna take some photos and then go home and try and figure out a price. All right, guys, if you haven't done so already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel.